Me and you, pal. We're gonna do this. We're gonna be the best damn avocados this city's ever seen.
Damn avocado.
Let's get the hell out of here. Come on.
You're strong.
That work out.
So originally I was going to give in to all your demands and make a video on Daredevil Season 3. But now, with this news, I just can't do it. I can't talk about the gorgeous cinematography. I can't talk about the two greatest villains since the Joker. I can't talk about all the parallels between Agent Nadeem and Jack Murdock. I can't talk about how crazy it is that we have a superhero show about abandonment, faith, and perseverance. I can't talk about how crazy it is that we have this show at all. A superhero show that is better constructed on almost every level than most superhero movies. A superhero show that we didn't deserve. If I was going to talk about any of those things, maybe I would start by talking about Season 1.
Just got hired.
When I watched Season 1 for the first time, it was with my dad. We woke up extra early before I had to go to school and watch the pilot episode. Within the first 10 minutes, we looked at each other and, without speaking, said,
"Holy shit, this is the best thing ever."
Because it was and still is the best thing ever. But then this scene happened and everything changed. Everything is influenced by this scene. Of course, old school action films and classics like Old Boy did this kind of thing first, but I swear Daredevil made no-cut, long-take action sequences mainstream. Daredevil Season 1 changed filmmaking.
Wow, bro, that is a hot take you got yourself there.
Yeah, so what? I completely stand by that statement. Daredevil Season 1 was a 13-episode character drama about Matt Murdock and Wilson Fisk. It had the balls to take its time and develop flawed but likable characters. Matt Murdock is a stubborn, selfish Catholic who pushes all his friends away and finds catharsis in beating the ever-living out of criminals. Wilson Fisk slams someone's fucking head off with a car door and smashes his own dad's head in with a hammer. These people shouldn't be likable. They really shouldn't be, but they are. They are written with such complexity and acted out so perfectly that we somehow like them. We somehow want Fisk to end up with Vanessa, and at the same time want Matt to break Batman's, Daredevil's no-killing rule and snap Fisk's neck harder than Zod's. Daredevil Season 1 is just... You know what? You've heard all this before. You know the show's great, you goddamn know it. I can make a video about each episode of Daredevil and still not be able to cover everything. I don't need to analyze anything because you should just watch it and analyze it for yourself. Daredevil is art, and you can learn something from great art. Everyone can learn something different from great art. So my
too slow
or
boring?
No. Just no. You are entitled to your opinion in most cases, but not this one. Not to me. Objectively speaking, Daredevil is incredible because of things like this.
You touch your daughter again, and I will know.
We have an episode containing flashbacks centered around how Matt and Foggy became friends and grew so close, juxtaposed to how they are currently growing apart. This episode pulls at the heartstrings and isn't afraid to make our stoic masculine hero cry about losing his best friend. In that episode, we get long walking shots filled with real dialogue and what seems to be a lot of fantastic improv from Cox and Henson.
Avocados.
El Grande Avocados.
That's not Spanish. That's fruit. That's fruit.
This episode lasts 57 minutes and is really just about two friends. I am honestly in disbelief that we got a superhero show with a 57-minute episode about the relationship between a blind lawyer and his goofy pal. I cried 3 times watching this, and I still cried during this.
I only never needed my friend. I wouldn't have kept this from you, Matt. Not from you.
In Season 2, yes, Season 2 isn't perfect, but the first 4 episodes are. Anyways, in Season 2, after this 10-minute sequence of 2 costume heroes sitting down talking about depression, morality, and war, we get another masterclass in filmmaking and acting. What the actual fuck? This is better framed and acted than 90% of theatrical films, and it almost acts as a home and beautiful. Listen to the score by my boy John Pisano. Look at the real chemistry between my boy Charlie and my girl Deborah. My God. Say what you will about Season 2, but every dynamic is so well developed and the actors have such great chemistry that I don't even feel like I'm watching a show. I feel like I'm watching real people with real flaws and real feelings for each other.
You know, the one thing that you just can't see
You know you're one bad day away from being me.
Oh, speaking of season 2, we get an entire episode that focuses on why Batman does not kill. Matt Murdock is a very different character than Bruce Wayne, but this rooftop scene perfectly establishes why heroes shouldn't kill. They shouldn't kill because they believe in
Redemption, Frank. It's real. And it's possible. The people you murdered deserve another chance.
What, to kill again, rape again? Is that what
No,
you
Frank,
want?
to try again, Frank. To try.
Almost every shot in season 1 and 2 is so gorgeously lit and framed that you could teach an entire class on the cinematography and lighting of Daredevil. Season 3 kinda drops the colorful neo-noir look and replaces it with a grounded action thriller look, but it doesn't matter because we still end up with camera moves like this and frames like this.
Let the devil out.
The acting. Every cast member in every season brings their A game. Even characters like Ben Urich, who is really only known by hardcore comic fans, is developed and played with such finesse that he remains a standout of the entire series. Charlie Cox's Matt Murdock is my favorite hero in the MCU, Karen Page is my favorite heroine, and Vincent D'Onofrio is my favorite villain, easily.
Karen Page!
The tension of season 3. I have never been as tense as I was watching the second half of Daredevil season 3. Would Bullseye kill Karen? Would Matt kill Fisk? Would Bullseye kill Vanessa before Matt killed Spider-Man PS4? And that's what good art does, make you feel something. The fact that the show isn't afraid to cover what abandonment and growing up without a mother and father does to a person. It's not afraid to draw a comparison between Matt and Dex. It's not afraid to show Karen's dark past. It's fucking not afraid to make our hero's mother have postpartum depression. Did I mention she's a nun? The show uses the characters' flaws and the horrific circumstances that they are born from to help us empathize and understand why they are who they are. It is truly a show without fear. This final cathartic scene where Matt pounds the shit out of Fisk, bloodying up the painting and the symbolism behind that. The pristine white painting that Fisk valued so much is now covered in blood, ruined, much like the chances of him ending up living a happy life with Vanessa.
Knowing you'll never have Vanessa, that this city rejected you, it beat you, I beat you!
The fantastic Emmy-worthy performance from Cox in the very same scene. You can tell and feel how badly he wants to wipe Fisk off the face of the earth, how easy it would be to kill him. But Matt makes the hard and heroic choice. He realizes that if he kills Fisk, Fisk wins. And he can't let that happen. As Matt puts it himself,
No! God knows I want you, but you don't get to destroy who I am!
Matt finally realizes that he is a hero not because he can kill Fisk, but because he can't. His friends make him strong and his morals make him heroic. He is a hero because he is Matt Murdock, not Daredevil.
And see the possibilities of being a man without fear. It was his legacy. And now it's up to all of us to live up to it.
The passion. Daredevil is art made by people who give a shit. Each and every showrunner, director, writer, actor, editor, grip, gaffer, stunt double, camera operator, stand-in, visual effects artist, special effects artist, production assistant, and crew member gives a shit about what they are making, and it shows. It really shows. It shows in every performance and every frame of this 39-episode masterpiece. Every superhero show should aspire to be Daredevil. Hell, every film and TV show should aspire to be as masterful as Daredevil. Daredevil inspired and will always inspire me to put my all into every project, to give a shit about what I'm making, to bring real cinematic chops, real heart, and most importantly, real emotion to a genre that often gets by on CGI set pieces and quips. Daredevil has been canceled and I'm heartbroken. Writing this video is hard. It's hard to say goodbye to something that profoundly affected you, profoundly inspired your passion for superhero storytelling and just storytelling in general, profoundly reminded you that you can tell honest stories about broken people who also wear tights. For all these reasons and more, I will miss the story of Matt Murdock, Foggy Nelson, and Karen Page. The truth is, we don't deserve a show like Daredevil, and we never did.
Nelson and Murdock, attorneys at law.
Nelson and Murdoch.